The rain slammed against the roof as Nola stood in her dark, crumbling cottage, holding an empty bowl, her frail hands trembling. "Even the goats are hungrier than me tonight," she whispered, her voice cracking. In the corner, the animals let out weak bleats. By the window, her only companion, a white pigeon named Percy, watched in silence. That night, as thunder rolled overhead, Nola knelt beside her bed and whispered into the silence, "Send me anything, Lord, even if the devil brings it." Just then, Percy took flight into the storm. The next morning, a knock echoed through the shack. A tall man in a black coat stood at her door, face hidden in shadows. He placed a glowing golden pot on her table and said softly, "This pot gives what you crave, but take only what you need." Then he vanished into the mist. Nola opened the pot. A burger appeared, then another, and another. Within seconds, the table was full. Tears streamed down her cheeks. "It's real! It's finally real!" she laughed, eating hungrily, feeding the goats, tossing one to Percy. But as the hours passed, her hunger grew monstrous. She couldn't stop. Percy cried out, flapping his wings, but she snapped, "Let me have this! I've waited my whole life!" Then, pain. She collapsed, clutching her stomach. The room grew cold. The goats vanished. The pot turned red. A deep voice echoed, "You took more than your share." Percy flew to the pot, dropped a glowing feather inside. A single pill rose. Nola swallowed it, barely conscious. When she awoke, the pot was gone. So was Percy. On the table lay only a feather and a note. "Your hunger cost more than food." Far outside town, a bright food truck glowed with the name Percy's Pot. Children laughed, biting into burgers, unaware that the man behind the counter, silently watching, was the same stranger who once knocked on a lonely widow's door.